Hey, arm wrestling fans, this is Waco Kid with a July update for people 40 years and older and the program I'm trying to develop using myself as an experiment or a guinea pig. So I just want to let you know where I'm at. I'm still too weak. A couple of months ago, I started developing a benchmark with some different parameters of strength and endurance and flexibility, and then also a little bit of technique. Now, the technique I'm weak on because I haven't been arm wrestling. But based on all my parameters, and let's set aside the technique, there's no point for me to go do any table time practice because I already know where I'm at. I'm just too weak. So, and also, if you don't know my philosophy is strength supersedes or trumps technique. And yes, if you have two equal opponents that are strength, they're equal on their strength, of course technique will win the day, right? But my philosophy is if your opponent is just as strong as you are, you fucked up. You should be stronger than them so that if they have better technique, you bring it, baby, and you kick their ass. I don't care how much table time they've been doing. You bring in the strength, baby, and that arm is getting pinned like a motherfucker. Okay? Now, I'm just being nice and gentle in this video compared to some of my last videos with a certain Devon Lerat. I'm being very nice and gentle in this video. But basically, that is my logic, and I believe that this will be the logic that people over 40 that have never been arm wrestling can use. And let's face it, if you started arm wrestling at 5 like a certain somebody, if you started arm wrestling in 7th and 8th grade like a certain John Brzenk, the greatest of all time, your experience is going to be so different that when you try to tell people like me, you need to be on the table all the time, it doesn't really make a lot of sense because you started so young that you developed yourself in the tendons and everything that you really can't teach someone like myself the best way because it just becomes so natural for you. I mean, how can you show somebody like me that is so old that has never been training and you've been training since you were 11 or 5 or 8 or 10? You just can't do it. So we need someone like me in the business here, someone who's never done any arm wrestling, someone who's putting some hypotheticals, actually going to put them in real time. And again, my philosophy is strength triumphs over technique. Let me repeat again. If you're going up against a guy whose strength is similar to yours and his technique is better, he's going to beat your ass. But you also failed. You failed to identify the level of your opponent's strength and to be much stronger going into that match. This is where I'm at, and I need to get much, much stronger before I start messing around with some table time. And hopefully I can show you that as we go through this particular experiment of mine for people over 40 that have never done it, that are trying to get in the game, and actually be able to do something and have some fun. Hope you have a good summer. I'll be back later. I'll see you next time. Kurt, Waco Kid. And yes, I'm actually in Waco, Texas. It's going to be 104 degrees today. I know, I'm not joking. It's going to be 104 degrees today, but not Arizona 104 degrees. I mean, we got a good 85% humidity.